Oh shoot, I thought I had a fish. There we go. He came back and hit it, guy. He came back and hit it. Oh, bass. Oh, no, the second one broke. Maybe two of them were down there fighting for it. So the second lure broke off. There you go, guys. Fish number one. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. There you go, pretty bass, guys. Fish number one. That's about, ain't big enough. I was gonna eat that bass. Got him, guys. Got him. I felt when he, I hope he don't jump. But I felt when he hit it, guys. That was the hook set. That was the hook set. He swallowed it too. Yeah. Felt when he hit it. Guys, that was a nice hook set. 6 pound braid to get it done out here in the ponds. I heard he got some 10 pound bass in here, 5-10 pound bass in here, so I barely had him hooked too, guys. Barely had him hooked. Come on, bro, you get on my finger. There we go. All right, guys, here we go. Bass number two, guys. That's a nice, fat, healthy, cold water bass, guys. Very, very pretty fish. Actually, I'm gonna get me a better little look here with it. All right, guys, there you go. Nice little bass, guys. Very pretty bass. Get them back in the water. See if we can get us another one. All right, guys, so today, guys, I'm fishing actually with see if I can find them here. If I brought them. Did I bring it? There we go. So where I work at, guys, the engineer Hugo, he's an advocate bass fisherman, guys. Advocate bass fisherman. He actually fish and get lures from a gentleman that actually provide lures to some of the elite bass tournament fishers. And this is what I'm fishing with today, guys. He gave me some. Has some of the strongest, guys. I had to take it out of my truck. Guys, I had to take them out of my truck, but the scent from the garlic, super strong, guys. Infused with some serious scent, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys. That's what I'm fishing with. I do got my tackle box if I don't catch anything. If I just got that one, and I just got here, and here we go. 1/16 ounce long shank hook, and there you go, the worm. And we finna see if we can catch us some more. All right, I just got one. I just got here. A bass? Yep. All right, happy new year to y'all. Okay, all right, guys, we're gonna get right back out there. We're gonna drop down to this bottom. We're gonna let it sit on that bottom, guys. Once it hit that bottom, this is cold water, so the fish are not active like chasing. On the bottom, you just kind of drag it and let it sit. You can count. Some people count to 10. Some people count to 20. Some people actually count to a minute. If you see that line swim off, jump, slack up coming towards you, get ready. Fish got that joke. All right, guys, so here I caught a nice little bass. I didn't get the part of me reeling it in, but very good bass, probably about 2 pounds here. And I'm catching them on that worm, or whatever you want to call it, that worm with the ridges that Hugo gave to me from my job. I appreciate that Hugo giving those to me. They really do work. Guys, you can see here I'm pulling in bass after bass after bass. And I was only out there for about maybe an hour and a half, guys. Let me toss this one back in. Ass. Jesus, hold on, brother. I'm gonna show you. I got a buddy. He's an advocate fisherman. Okay. And hold on. I'm talking to the guy at the golf course. And I work in Los Colinas, yeah. And it's William Tire, and he's the head engineer. Yeah. So he fishes with a lot of the pro tournament bass fish. Okay. And he got a buddy that make them. So I'm fishing with these. Hold on.
Black and blue.
I'm fishing with that one.
Nice. See, I was doing
smell it. You feel smell like garlic?
Yeah, it does smell like garlic.
Infused pretty good, yeah. You use the black and blue too? Yeah, it's a good color. Man.
I swear, and I use like a worm.
Yeah, I was just letting it sit. I was talking to my buddy just then. I don't know if you saw the fish, but I was talking to my buddy on the phone, and I just had it sitting on the bottom and talking to him. I felt that.
Yep. And that's how I was gonna, when I catching them, I'll throw it out and I'll just let it fall.
Yep.
And then I'll just let it sit there, and then I'll jig it, and all of a sudden I'll see it
swim off. You know it's on. Yeah. Y'all have a good Happy New Year. Got one. Just letting it go on that bottom, guys. He coming toward me. It's gonna be a good one. Oh, ain't no big one, but I thought it was a spot for a minute. It's a largemouth. Okay, so these jigs are working. I don't know. That might be a spot. You gotta let me know. I think it's a spotted bass. God, I believe it's a spotted bass. I could be wrong. Let me know. I think that's a spotted bass, guys. Yep, I think it is. The reason why I can tell, if it is the spot, but right here, like 1, 2, 3 of those lines. The other bass I caught had these little 3 markings right there. But yeah, that looks like a spotted bass. Pretty little bass, guys. Very pretty. All right, guys, so that lure, these lures, getting the job done. We're gonna open them up and let you guys see it. See what I'm fishing with. I take 2 of them out. So I'm taking here we go. So that's what I'm fishing with, guys. Y'all can see that. And this is the one I'm catching them on. I haven't used that one yet. I think that current is pushing and they just grabbing it. I'm not even feeling the tap until I kind of tighten up a little bit. I can feel the weight on it. They're not just taking off with it. There we go. Oh, missed that joker. I missed that one, guys. Let's see if I can go back and get it. threw past him, and it should be right in that area right there. I didn't want to throw on top of it, but threw right past it. And I'll bring it on back once it's at the bottom. Okay, it's on the bottom. Or maybe that was grass I hit. Felt like a fish tapped it. That was grass. I'm shocked I don't get nothing out here in this middle out here. Very sharp. Got him. Oh, I missed that joke. Did he come back and hit it? Oh, I missed that joke. God, dog, he right there. You see that guy? Look at that. That fish is right there. I'm gonna go back and get it. That fish is right there. I love the word joker. Let me see if I can go back and get it. This time I ain't gonna throw too far out. That fish right in that area right there. Let me see if he... There you go on the bottom. There you go. Here we go, guy. Got him. Got him. Got him. Good one, too. I knew you were right there. Yeah. Yeah, a nice one, too. Yeah, I mean, a nice one. Happy New Year to y'all, too. You gave me good luck. Yeah, nice. Oh, nice bass. Yeah. This is like my fourth one. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I think that fish is... I don't think it right there. It's right here in front of me. They on that drop off. They land on that drop off. Okay, here we go. Let it drop all the way down. There we go. All the way down. Once you get on that bottom, I'm just gonna slowly bring it back to me. And they're right out there in front of it. You feeling them kind of just popping it or just pulling it, letting it go. Normally they'll just take it and swim off with it. Normally. Like that right there. Coming up that drop off, guys. Come on out of there. Coming up that drop. I can see the drop off when the fish come up. You can see the drop off. Where they hanging. So you can see the land, you can see the grass right here, and they just drop down maybe about 6 feet. There you go, guys, a largemouth. Another largemouth, guys. Another largemouth. All right, guys, so if you can see what I'm doing, fishing for these largemouths, giving tips too. What I'm doing when I go to ponds for largemouth, guys, I just look for the grass, especially in the wintertime. In the summertime, I look for the matted grass. I'm looking for this grass on, and I'm throwing it in front of that, or down it, throwing down it. They're gonna be up in there. But in the wintertime, they kind of hang off on that first drop off or out in that middle, down in that grass. So what I do, find me a little spot, I'm gonna go ahead and get this back in there. And what I do is, I look, this is open, right? This is open so I can see. So you can see that grass right here. And as you start looking out, you can't see that grass no more. So that's the drop off. Because you can't see, if this was level, you'll see that grass going out there. But you can't see it, so that's a drop off. That's where they be at. That's just a little tip, guys. Let's get back at it. So we get. You saw me work that bass right there. Guys, you saw me work that bass. That bass was right there. I felt when they kept tapping the pole, I thought I was hung up on a line. I mean, not a line, grass. But I felt the little tap like a bass, not a pull, whatever you want to call it. And I had to get them. I think that fish is. I don't think it right there. It's right here in front of me. They on that drop off. They land on that drop off. Okay, here we go. Let it drop all the way down. There we go. All the way down. Once you get on that bottom, I'm just gonna slowly bring it back to me. And they're right out there in front of it. You feeling them kind of just popping it or just pulling it, letting it go. Normally they'll just take it and swim off with it. Normally. Like that right there. Coming up that drop off, guys. Come on out of there. Coming up that drop. I can see the drop off when the fish come up. You can see the drop off. Where they hanging. So you can see the land, you can see the grass right here, and they just drop down maybe about 6 feet. There you go, guys, a largemouth. Another largemouth, guys. Another largemouth. All right, guys, so if you can see what I'm doing, fishing for the largemouths, giving tips too. What I'm doing when I go to ponds for largemouth, guys, I just look for the grass, especially in the wintertime. In the summertime, I look for the matted grass. I'm looking for this grass on, and I'm throwing it in front of that, or down it, throwing down it. They're gonna be up in there. But in the wintertime, they kind of hang off on that first drop off or out in that middle, down in that grass. So what I do, find me a little spot, I'm gonna go ahead and get this back in there. And what I do is, I look, this is open, right? This is open so I can see. So you can see that grass right here. And as you start looking out, you can't see that grass no more. So that's the drop off. Because you can't see, if this was level, you'll see that grass going out there. But you can't see it, so that's a drop off. That's where they be at. That's just a little tip, guys. Let's get back at it so we get. All right, guys, let's see if we can get us another one here. So these little lures, these little worms are getting it, creatures or whatever you want to call them. They are getting it done. Especially this is the same one. Blue and black. Same exact one. Let me see. Hold on. Get it out there again. That braid kind of get tangled up a little bit when the fish kind of stretch it. There we go. All right. So they should just be right around in this area. This little drop off. I should get a couple more before I leave. Sometimes I just let it stay like that, just to see if it'll tighten up, take off, or swim off real easy, you know. See that grass? You see this grass? That's where they in. That old seaweed looking grass, I don't look for that. This is the kind of grass I look for. That's where they be in. The crappies, bass, all of them be in that kind of grass. They'll sit in between it. The grass grows up like that right there. They'll sit in between it, something drop down, grab it. All right, toss out, let it get to that bottom. On real, just let it drop. Count to 10, 20. Wait a minute, however you want to do it. Just make sure it's on the bottom. It's on the bottom now because the line stopped dropping. And just slowly bring it back to you. See how I'm barely moving it? Then I'm just waiting to see if that line gonna move or pop or take off. One more before I call it a day. New Year Eve bass fishing, and we're gonna see if we can get on some crappies tomorrow for New Year. Started off right, and but we can see if we can get us one more bass, guys, with this lure here. One more little bass here. That joker jumps up like that bass. I get it though. That braid to get it, 6 pound braid. I think this may be a largemouth. Yeah. All right, where's the hook at? I'll make sure I don't damage him. All right, guys, pretty little bass. All right, everyone, I'm done. I had a good time, guys. I think I caught about like 5 or 6 bass. I missed some bass. And these lures, like I said, these lures was given to me from the guy that works with me, the head engineer of the towers I work in. He actually fished. He's an advocate bass fisherman. He's so advocate, he has a fishing pole in his a fishing rod in his office. These are the 2 lures, guys, and I basically fished with that blue and black the entire time, and them bass was going in. I had them dialed in. A couple guys out there walked up to me, talked to me, told me one guy here, the golfer, said his son caught an 8-pounder out of there. And I have heard that in the past. I think the biggest I ever caught out here was 4. But I've heard in the past that there's some big bass in there. One day maybe I'll get me one. But you guys, man, y'all enjoy the new year, guys. Be safe out there. Enjoy bringing in the new year with your family, your friends, whatever you got going on. 2024 is about to leave us. 2025 is coming in. And I'm wishing nothing but blessings for you guys and advancement and growth. You guys have a blessed one. Peace.